Flash flood is a regular occurrence in Nigeria that claims lives and properties. In 2025 alone, at least 314 Nigerians were killed by flood across the country. And in May 2025, over 150 people were killed in Mokwa town of Niger State following a heavy downpour.
Senator Shettima, GCON.
As Nigeria marks the 2025 International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction, policymakers, including Vice President Shettima, have converged to push for funding for preventive measures as against reactive measures.
NEMA is already working with key stakeholders to develop a national risk monitoring and information platform that will serve as a cross-sectoral system for early warning, vulnerability mapping, and risk-informed investment decisions.
Calls are made for the establishment of a trust fund to cater for disaster issues in the country, as the keynote speaker underscores the need for transparency in financial management as well as innovative funding measures.
To move beyond budgetary allocation coming from government, we should consider establishing a public-private driven national disaster risks management trust fund.
There's available technology and data and human capacity in Nigeria to prepare and deploy an effective world-class DRR approach that can be well funded over time.
Meanwhile, the federal government says it is providing interventions for victims of flood and vulnerable Nigerians.
In terms of conditional cash transfer, over 8.1 million households in Nigeria have been reached, and with a total sum of over 300-something billion naira. We're also planning together with both national and state level to improve on our flood mitigating effect by doling out a free collateral loan of over 300,000 each Nigerian, total of about 21,000 to address the issue of dry season farming so as to mitigate the effect of flooding in Nigeria.
Vice President Shettima says flood-prone communities must be empowered to take charge of their safety, as he calls for collaboration between the government and the private sector.
We are strengthening state and local emergency management agencies through training, technology, and coordination support. We are developing a national disaster risk financing framework to guarantee that funding for prevention and preparedness is available when and where it is needed.
Highlight of the event is the unveiling of NEMA's Strategic Plan 2025 to 2029, Disaster Risk Reduction Strategy 2025 to 2030, and Action Plan 2025 to 2028 by the Vice President. Emperor Simon, Channels Television News.